plants in your living room. I know a lot of people are really plant lovers, and especially if you live in a place where you have winter. So if you have winter, of course, you cannot have your tropical plants. You cannot enjoy tropical plants outside growing when it's winter time. So what is the solution for it? Of course, you will have some plants indoor. So even if you will see, as you see here, that the outside is totally white on the ground, full of beautiful snow. Of course, winter is beautiful. It is nice to see. It's white and it's calm. It's really very beautiful. And if somebody will ask if it's really cold, yes, it's actually cold. But if you're used to the cold weather and you have the right clothing, then you will not really freeze. You will get used to it. So as you see here, I have different plants in my living room. And how to put your plants in a way that you will enjoy it is like this. It doesn't matter if it's a very big living room or a small living room. Of course, if it's a small living room, you will choose a smaller kind of plants. I have quite a big living room actually. So as you see here, I have here the sitting. It's chaos of my of my sofa. Well, anyway, then here I have this fireplace, and normally we sit here or yes, and there you can choose to sit. And if you sit on this part, this is a part where it's opposite to where I put my plants. So this is a very good example of how you will put your plants in any room you like where you will enjoy it. Because just like in the garden, you will have an area where you will sit, a sitting area in the garden, and then it's a place where you can just sit and relax and just enjoy your plants. So I know how it feels if you're a plant lover. You always want to sit where you enjoy your plants. So now I'm just sitting here in my living room and just having for example, having your feet like that. And I'm totally facing all the plants that I have. So as you see here, all the plants that I have here are of different kind. And then besides, it's not only ornamental plants that I have. I even have a guava tree, a very small guava tree. But in the living room, I have 2 small guava trees. But in another room, which is a TV room, I also have a guava tree. So I will show you. I know most of my followers of Liva Buhay, they had already seen these areas, but I will really show you one by one the kind of plant that I have. Some of the plants I even forgot the names because I can only know the names of them. Some of them I know in Swedish, but then I forget the English name of this. But anyway, this plant, actually in the Philippines, we call them fortune plant. And it's just growing very tall. So if you have a house like this where the roof, the ceiling is very high, we have a quiet ceiling in this living room, then you can actually have plants that are tall like that. And as you see here, I have also some that are also smaller or shorter. So when you arrange them, you have to put the shorter ones in front and the taller ones at the back. And it's the same here. So as you see here, some of the plants are actually tall, like this one. It's called the dragon plant. And if you look at it, it's almost like only 2 feet or 3, and it will reach already the ceiling of the house. So if you look at it, if I don't have this plant and I will just sit in this living room, of course I will see a lot there outside. But when you have this plant, it actually warms your room. It helps to make your room not just so boring where you only see the windows. And of course here we have these glass walls where if it's very sunny, the sun will really give a lot of sunlight to this plant. So if you wonder what else do I have here, I even have here the Chinese money plant, where people believes or that it gives how do you say it, it gives good economy to your home or I don't know, but it seems like it's kind of true. But anyway, this plant is really good to have inside, and as you see, it looks like that, and now it has really a lot of shoots there where you can actually plant them again and have a lot of them. I even have here a mango tree, and it looks like that. Not so nice. I mean, in the Philippines, they grow everywhere. You can grow mango tree everywhere. But this is one reason why I combine my plants with some tropical plants that you only see in tropical countries, because I am from the Philippines, and it's just a way of reminding me that, yeah, they are so beautiful. So I have here a guava plant, and I have two very important reasons why I have the guava plant. By the way, if you like this channel, don't forget to like, share to your friends, and of course subscribe, because I will be sharing a lot and you will see a lot more of my videos if you're interested in plants, indoor or outdoor, or even to propagate plants by different way, marketing or air layering or grafting. Then follow my channel Ibabuhay, and you will see a lot of those kinds of videos. So I have here, it's kind of a pile, and as you see now, this was a lot before, and then there was a time where I totally forgot to water them, so a lot of them died, but then there was one shoot that survived, so that is the one that was left. Even some of these guava trees, especially like if you travel somewhere else, and then you forgot somebody to let them water it, then it's like that with plants. So especially with a guava tree, they are very thirsty plants. So if you have a guava tree indoor, you have to consider that you have to check all the time your guava tree, because they are very thirsty trees. And as you see here, I also have banana plant. Yes, I actually bought it in a store. In the picture it shows kind of some fruits, I don't know, but until now I have that banana plant. I have already shared some of the shoots of it to some of my friends, and actually, yes, they look like that, and I had never seen any sign that it's bearing fruit. Anyway, that is for how to say it, ornamental purposes. So an ornament in your house. So that is what I have. I actually have a lot more plants, which I will show you in any room, because I have a group. I usually group plants. Grouping plants is very, very good. Actually, there is a disadvantage, because some of the plants may not like to be grouped in other kinds of plants. But what I have observed is that these plants seem to enjoy each other's company. And they even said that you will not put plants that they will touch each other's leaves or branches like that. But it seems that these plants I have here seem to enjoy each other, because there is no problem with that. And this one also, I don't know, ficus, I think they call it ficus tree, and it's kind of growing all the time. So as you see, it's already very big. So I have here also my orchid, and now the leaves are gone, but I know it will be flowering again, because that's what you do. And last but not the least, I have here the mother tongue. Or what else do they call this plant? I totally forgot. But in Sweden, we call it svärmorstunga, or in English, mother-in-law's tongue. That was really not so nice kind of name to a plant, but it has actually a generic, no, not generic, but it has actually a common name or a scientific name, which actually I forgot. But anyway, that's the plants that I have here in the dining room. And yes, some of the people can even consider putting plants, like if you look at here, that area. And yes, you can actually put like plants that hang. So you can actually put hanging plants on that. But for me, no, for consideration that I don't want to be watering plants on that area, because it can cause sometimes that it will overflow and then it will be dripping water, and that is a thing I want to avoid. But actually there are houses where they really put plants hanging and like that. So in this area where I sit, I actually don't put any plants at all. So if you are someone who is wondering how to be putting your plants inside your dining room, this is one of the ideas that is really, really good. Put the plants there where you will enjoy them while you are sitting. So here I have this also, so when I sit here I have it. By the way, it's not Christmas anymore, but I never have time to take this out. I have to take this today. So that's all for this dining room plant arrangement, and watch for my next video and I will show you another arrangement, and that will be the one in our little, how do you call it, TV room, and also the one in our dining room. Thank you for watching.